Happy April Fool's Day. What kind of people are you? Are you going to go out there and fool somebody or be fooled yourself? Last week I said we should beware of a drop in the stock market. Right now, the stock market Dow Jones is up 70 or 80 points. Fell off a little bit yesterday on higher volume than usual. The down days have had a lot higher volume than the up days for the last month or so. But right now the trend is up. It keeps going up, and you'd be a fool to fight the trend. No matter what fundamental reasons you may have to think it's going to go up or down, the trend is the trend. And the fundamental reasons should keep you awake to the fact that the trend may change. But whatever the trend's doing, the trend's doing. I was looking at a thing called the put-call ratio. It's going lower. There are a lot more calls being traded than puts. Which, for one thing, the number of calls and puts traded is different than the new number of calls open positions. Because when calls and puts already exist and they trade between people, that's what the put-call ratio measures. Open positions, an increase in open positions means that people are actually going out and buying calls or puts. I think that's also a very major indicator, because if there's new call positions or put positions being open, the number of positions also indicates the sentiment of bullish calls or negative puts. But there are a lot more calls being traded than puts. The Dow Jones is going up again today. And a lot of companies are having good earnings reports, and earnings is what drives stock prices. The boat lifts, a high tide lifts all boats, and when the tide goes down, all boats go down. But right now, the trend is up, and you'd be a fool to go against the trend, but I'm advising all of my clients and investment club members to keep their eyes open and ready, because this trend may shift. A lot of reasons why it could shift, but right now it's not. The number of calls open positions reminds me of people when I was a kid. They'd say, if you buy stock in a company, that means you're giving money to the people at that company. But in reality, when you buy stock in a company, you're not giving the company money. The only time the company gets money from stock is when it issues new stock in an initial public offering, or new stock after it's already existence, because all stock that is out there is already being traded in the stock market between individuals, institutions, whatever. So if you or I buy stock in Exxon, we're not giving Exxon money, because the stock's already out there being traded between people. And so Exxon got its money from its stock sale at the initial public offering or subsequent sales. So really, that's one kind of thing I was thinking about with this put-call ratio and open positions, new open positions. Same thing with stock. When you buy stock in a company, you're not giving the company money. You're just buying stock in the company. And some people feel like they don't want to buy stock for moral issues, whatever, which is fine. I guess everybody has different reasons for doing different things. But in reality, if you buy stock in a tobacco company, you're not endorsing tobacco smoking. You're just trying to put money in your pocket, hoping the stock goes up in price. In reality, you're not giving the tobacco company money, because they got their money when the stock was sold initially, and the stock's being traded in the market. So you're not really giving the company money, because they got their money from their initial public offering or subsequent sales. Today's April Fool's Day. I'm not trying to fool you. I'm just stating the things as I know them the way they are. And Sunday's Easter. Nice weather, hopefully. It's nice weather today here in Olathe. It's supposed to rain. Another issue I was thinking about was Easter is the resurrection of Christ. Jesus rose from the dead, which to me does not seem a very, could be true. But I suppose, 2,000 some years ago, the definition of dead, to truly be dead in today's world, you wouldn't be legally dead and then come out of it, I don't think. Back then, what defines death? Perhaps that the Jesus Christ was unconscious, or maybe thought to be dead and came back to life, or woke up out of a coma, whatever he had. I don't know. I'm not saying it's true or false, but I'm just saying common sense to me and reality that I think for myself on all issues. Anything presented to me, I try to think in a logical, reasonable manner and explore every different aspect of every issue to determine whether it really is credible, real, or just, Could be it's April Fool's Day. So remind yourself, if somebody does something, an April Fool prank, I guess you should be aware that it probably might happen today. And is it a real prank or is it something really, who knows? You just got to think for yourself, and that's the way I've always believed, thinking for yourself. Go with the crowd. Well, sometimes it is smart to go with the crowd, just like in the stock market. Follow the trend, go with the crowd. Probably going to lose if you go against the crowd. So, birds of a feather flock together. When in Rome, do as Romans. I don't know. Today's Thursday. It's nice weather. Spring's here. 70-some degrees, 80-some degrees. I got short pants on, short shirt for the first time since last September. I think y'all, what kind of people are you? You know what I am? I'm going to enjoy the weather today because that's the kind of person I am. I'm just going to try to enjoy the day and this weekend if the weather's nice. Have a good April Fool's and Easter weekend. And don't forget, follow the trend. The trend is your friend. You're a fool to try to fight the trend. Probably not going to win.